touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's more. Pressure coming. On the move and looking. He'll try to do it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being caught.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's a little room there. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, he races some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It Smothers. Picks up the first down. At the 35, he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Manning with a play fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Arch is going to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Manning. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Dante Moore. Looking for a deep man. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him.
He'll take a deep shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. He'll take it on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Play action. Here's Manning. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moore. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And guys, I'm kind of shocked. That's the first time we've called his name. And it's one thing for it to be his first catch going into the half, but that's the first target. This offense...
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Texas. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits, makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Moore to throw. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Moore to the air. It's on target and complete. Got room at the 35. Oh, what a cut! He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Flushed out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and go get them tackled to the ground.
They'll run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be free.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the 1st down.
And that was chaos from the beginning. Quarterback scrambling, he's outside the pocket. He's just looking for somebody to dump the football off to, and there he is, Johnny on the spot. The running back staying with his QB, being a viable target, making the catch, turning upfield, and getting a big gain on 3rd down.
Inside the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Manning to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Moore, play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Could be an alley. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got
trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Handoff from the gun. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Throwing more. Pocket breaking down. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Hold and fire complete. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Oh, better look out. There's a crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. Dante Moore. He's not afraid to go deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Moore will throw. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Manning on play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? On the move, it's Smothers. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Moore with the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Moore.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Escapes the pressure to his right. It's incomplete, and will change into the field now. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go play action with Manning. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Quick completion on the out route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Got a little grass. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Wide receiver going in motion.
Let it go.
Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Going to the run, it's Simon. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Great job by the defense to force this 4th down, but a field goal would make it a 2-possession game. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Here's Moore to throw. He's taking the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The defense making
neutral-site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Tennessee Volunteers.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
The Volunteers will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got a crease. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, you know what they say. Ball security is job security. Cannot put the ball on the ground like this. This running back, he's going to have to change his mindset moving forward.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. Inside Dilf now from the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Morris. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Play action here on first down. Here comes the pressure. And they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got to wait.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Going to be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway that one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
I don't think you can be a great a touchdown to the back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. On the carry, he's heading left. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he...
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They can't stop him. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Makes the catch. It's Buchanan. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And the pressure's on. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Still no answer for this offense.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Hit as he released it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going.
It's caught. He's got room. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He could go. Inside the 40. Out past the... Look out, he's loose. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn it to basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates? Put the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Locates the tight end. Is complete. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Wolverines! Barrels into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
All the way back for a score. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's got space. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
What I love about
about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
We have not seen the quarterback till now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Got an opening here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
What an incredible weapon it is to have a running back like this, to throw it to him out of the backfield, and how about an open space? He makes people miss, gets to the end zone. What a huge touchdown early in this game.
He'll run it in. The conversion works and gives them a 2-point lead here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Simon. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The offense starts with excellent field position. Scanning the field. It's Moore. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the rush. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looks to his left and finds his running back downfield. It's caught.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield. He's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Ducks will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. Open field ahead. Right now, here he goes. At the 30 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Dropping back. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns move into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He makes the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
To throw, it's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Smothers. Sees an opening. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Zips it down the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick six going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this 2-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smothers. He's got space on the left. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He fires downfield. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He could go. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the